How to emulate a NVMe Express disk. Why do you need to specify the RAM memory of a virtual machine? Continue our series about how to create virtual machines. Today we're talking about how to invoke virtual machines with NVMe Express hard drives and how to define the RAM memory of a virtual machine. In the last video, we connect a SATA drive in a virtual machine. For example, the command QEMU system, the architecture of x86. Now can specify the hard drive, letter A, that will be a SATA drive, and we can use this disk image with a Debian installed. And the next options is just for performance, and will be covered in the future videos. CPU host with 2 cores, 12 cores, and we need to enable the virtualization. The Debian is loading. Now you can log in the system. I'll just try to increase the font. Use fdisk disk utility -L for list. As you can see, the disk is dev/SDA. There is a SATA drive with 4 GB of space. Now I turn off the virtual machine. I remove the information about the hard drive. In the end of the life, I use a backslash for use multiple lines. When you want to specify a solid-state drive, you have 2 steps to follow. The first is to inform the drive. The drive is about what the disk image will include in the system. In this case, file Debian dot keycall2, the QEMU copy and write version 2. We need to specify the format of the image, and if equals none, and finally you need to inform some ID for future reference. Another backslash. The second information for include the drive, you need to specify the device, the hard device that we emulate in the system. In our case, it will be a NVMe Express. The drive or the file they will be referred to is the drive NVMe Express 1, so NVMe Express 1, serial NVMe Express 1. The system is loading. Now can enter the log information. We'll try to increase the font. Use again the fdisk disk utility -L for list. As you can see, the disk in the system is /dev/NVMe Express 0 N1. In other words, our NVMe Express is in our system. Now we can turn on the machine. You go to the second point of our video, that is about RAM memory. And it's important to specify the quantity of RAM memory when you start a virtual machine. The option in the QEMU system command to inform the memory is -M. You can specify, for example, 512. If you put just the number will be like it was megabytes. But for our test, as is a operation system, entire operation system of Debian, I put 2 GB, and then the other commands that just for performance, for the virtual machine load quickly. We need to enable our virtualization. Let me see, something is missing. I think you are ready to go. Oh, something is wrong. No bootable device. Oh, I forgot to specify the hard drive. In this case, our Debian system. Without, we cannot load the system. Now we're good to go. You can log in again. Increase the font and use the command free -m for memory, H for human readable. As you can see, you specify 2 GB of RAM memory, and then the command shows us the virtual machine has 1.9. So now can turn off our virtual machine. And try to tend the memory. Let's try, for example, 4 GB. The system is loading. Now can log in again. Increase the font and use the same command free -m8. As you can see, we specify 4 GB and the system had 30.8 total memory. And what happened if you omit the information about the RAM memory? Some issue can occur, some error. Let's try, for example, start a system without information of RAM memory. I try to increase the font for you to see better. As you can see in the last line, you see the error. The virtual machine cannot load because the kernel panic. What happened is that when QEMU start without the option of memory, it starts with the full value, that is 128 megabytes, and that is not enough to load the entire Linux system like Debian. So it's important to see what will be necessary about the RAM memory to correctly emulate the system of the hardware. And that's all for today. We'll see about how to include the NVMe Express, the SSD drive in our system. And the second moment you saw about how to specify, how to define the RAM memory in our virtual machine. In the next video, you'll see how to configure the options of the CPU of the virtual machine. See you in the next video.